official with the whatever. This is mine with this 14 to 16 clip situation I got for everybody.
Okay. We're gonna plug that again before we end out the show.
Absolutely.
Too, so, but when it comes to the type of style of music, do you think there's like, because I don't really listen to radio no more at all.
You ain't the only one.
And when I do listen to it, it's like, yo, there's no real balance. It's all one type of content. And do you think that's like an agenda for that? I'm not trying to be too political.
No.
Or do you think it's just a sign of the times that's mainstream, and if you really want real music, you're gonna have to search it out yourself. Before, you was able to turn on the radio and catch something on there that was like, okay, you got Erykah Badu, but then you'll have Lauryn Hill, then right after that, you'll have TLC. You know what I'm saying, with the condom on the right, with the left eye. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have that type of stuff going on. But right now, when I listen to the radio, it's like all that. I have to go to Spotify. Me personally, my streaming service is Tidal. I like it because of the sound quality.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, what do you think about that?
I think us as listeners, we have to start putting music into real subject matter and categories, because it's not the same.
Yeah.
What I'm about to say has been said before, but I think with the sound, that's what's been going on now, it's definitely, for one, is low frequency. So if anybody have any knowledge of that, you don't need or shouldn't be wanting to have a need to listen to that all the time. They don't do good with your chakras. You know what I mean? But I think they just need to put it in categories, man, to where everybody is getting the same love like how it used to be. That's all. Cause that's what's like affecting the game. Like you got people like Nas now. He's doing like a thing to where like certain cats didn't get like their wells due when it came to their they pen or their art or just stuff, royalties, money, publishing, any type of thing. You know what I mean? Like he's doing something to where like people's getting their bread back for that. Like, and when I think of that, I think like what LL was talking about, the project with him and Q-Tip just put out. Everybody should just put it in their own like bracket. I'm not saying put it in their own age range. It kind of sounds like that, but put it to where everybody knows what we're listening to. And within today, it doesn't have a name, but I call it like the hip hop that's been running the world for a while. I call it alternative, bro. I don't call it hip hop. I don't call it rap. I don't, what me and you know what hip hop and rap is. When me and you know what hip hop and rap is, it is not, no offense, because it's make your bag, make your money, it's good music with them, whatever, but like, I don't like calling stuff rap and hip hop when it's not.
It's something different.
Yeah,
it's not, ain't no way in it. This is the thing too, man, that pisses me off when I hear people say, and I don't have a project coming out, but I still dabble, still dabble. But, you hear people say, well, this rapper, and it's like, you call it mumble rap. And I'm not trying to down those guys because they've literally created a lane for themselves.
Yeah.
And you can't be mad at that.
No.
They get their paper. As long as they're not shitting on everybody else, I'm fine with it. And I'm not going to shit on them.
Right.
But that's not rap.
No.
It's not. And Cassidy said the same things.
No, it's not.
That's not rap.
Look, I remember when Snoop Dogg was saying it. Like, it's like Snoop there, Snoop is so loved and so, he got his damn face on every damn thing when it comes to branding.
Even bags of chips.
Just anything you can think of. But I remember when the Migos like first came out, like, yeah, he loved them. He embraced them. That's what you're supposed to do as a icon and a peer and all that. But he spoke his claim on stuff that he didn't like about it. He was like, dibbit, like, yo, I do not like that shit at all. Like,
I don't rap like that at all.
He's going off of like, bro, like, they knew they hot, but it don't mean I like it. Like, it's like this, bro, we go through this over and over. With us in our generation, it started with when we kind of knew the game was changing, because the South been on top as long as I can remember for a while. Like, it's about to be 2025. They've been on top they've been on top longer than...
They've been like 15 years, man. Maybe longer than that.
I'll say longer than that.
Maybe longer than that. You know what? It started with Outkast. I would say, I would say, to me, that's when because I'm pretty sure it was a little bit before that.
I think it's after.
You think so?
I think it's after. I think because...
You think so? With Aquemini?
Think about it. Okay, Aquemini came out with 98. That's one of my favorite years ever. Lord have mercy. You know what, Vaughn? We can do that. Because no, I'm thinking like the home run like Atlanta did, like You remember when Luda and Lil Jon and T, that's the crunk era.
That's the coming of age.
Coming of age. Okay.
I'm
okay.
saying
You talking about the very beginning.
Was
okay.
to me, it was with Outkast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And when you talking about the South is what, North or maybe South Carolina, and then going further down to like the Georgia area.
You can say North Carolina and down because people in Virginia, they don't say I'm hearing this Middle East thing. A lot like we're talking about this.
Yeah.
A lot of shout out to my people in Baltimore. Shout out to my people and shout out to my people. This is real because I saw Nori and Pharrell talking about this, and I have conversations like this about the area with my parents a lot too. I don't know if people want to believe it or not, but Maryland's the South.
You think so?
Yes, it's bro. If you're underneath the Macy-Dixie line,
I don't know.
Yes,
man.
listen, bro. Listen.
So when is the East Coast then? It's just New York.
The East Coast, what I was told from Cameron.
Nah, man.
The East Coast. He said the East Coast is PA, Jersey, New York City, Connecticut, Boston. Like, yes, like Northeast.
So anything past Delaware down is all South.
Anything past Delaware or PA down is the South.
He's tripping.
He's going off. Listen.
He's tripping. I hope he sees this shit. You are tripping. He's tripping.
No, look.
Nah.
Maybe he's tripping. I don't know. I'm just going off of. I'm not saying I didn't like that statement from people or him. I always understood it because every time before I met you or after, there was people that I met that was from New York. After you and stuff, they would have the same agenda.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's before I came down here. Before I came to Maryland, I figured that this was South too. But when you're down there and you spend some time in Baltimore and then you hear these people rap, they don't rap like anybody North Carolina, South Carolina. They don't rap like that. You see what I'm saying? They rap more so. They do rap more so.
Like an East Coast, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's after being down here. Now, if I was still in New York, I might have had the same. Maybe, but when you actually are around the people down there, dog, I developed my rap style fucking around with y'all. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. I developed my shit messing up. So I can't say that. Like, I don't consider myself no Southern rapper.
No, we're not.
I'm not saying that as a bad thing.
No, not a bad thing, but
I'm not saying that.
Right. But I'm just going off of just the, when people want to be precise with stuff and very accurate on shit. You know what I mean? Like for example, Harriet Tubman. Do you know where Harriet Tubman's from?
Nah, hold up. I'm about to get dragged in the comments. Nah. Maryland?
Yes.
Oh,
she's from the Eastern Shore, though.
Shit.
She's from the Eastern Shore, though. You know what I mean? And she was freeing people and taking them to PA, taking them to Philly.
Taking them north.
Taking them north. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to hold you.
That's different.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's different. But I'm just
saying it like
no.
She was freeing slaves.
I'm just saying.
It's like she was spitting. Come on.
I know. I'm just saying. I was today years old years ago when I didn't know that. Like I always had this thought process that Harriet Tubman was from like the deep South.
Yeah, I thought.
You know what I mean? I didn't know that she's from Maryland.
Shore.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll take it, man.
Yeah, man. But see, Marylanders, like, bro, like, I don't know. Like, when it comes to like history or knowing stuff about yourself, it's like the state. It's the fact that I don't think that people care enough. I used to joke with people from Baltimore a lot because I talk about this with you a lot within the whole Baltimore and Maryland state thing.
Yeah, that shit is weird.
Now it's been like that with me as long as I can remember. So the fact that if it's still like that, like y'all can't get mad if I laugh, chuckle, or with them, whatever, because I didn't think that would still be a carrying on thing. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, I had a conversation with a young man ages ago, and he hit me with "You from Maryland? I'm from Baltimore."
He said it like that.
Said it just like that. I ain't from Maryland.
Yo, he tripping, man.
I'm from Baltimore. You from Maryland. I was like, ain't that's in the nah. We ain't with y'all. Straight up.
Yeah, I dare you to go up there and talk about some DMV shit.
Yeah, that DMV shit don't fly over there.
No, it don't. It really don't. But you know what? Okay, now I kind of get it because when you think of New York, you think of the 5 boroughs.
Think of the boroughs.
As most people do, right?
Ooh, we're gonna have a conversation about the boroughs too.
Hold on.
Yes.
Because it's weird because they treat them like different states to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do.
But it's wild being in it. Like I'm from Yonkers, but so it's not like I was like this because it's not a borough.
Right.
It's right next to the Bronx.
Right to the Bronx.
So it's like it's funny how they do shit. It's weird because I've never spent that much time in Queens at all.
Yeah.
But they move different. You know what I'm saying?
I heard.
They move different.
I don't like out of all the boroughs. I don't know nobody. I mean, I know people from Queens, but I've never hung out in Queens to like be like, yeah, this is how they get down. Nah, like when I go to New York, just the main places, Manhattan, Brooklyn. Where else I've been? I've never been to Staten Island.
I never been to Staten Island. You gotta take a fucking ferry to get there.
Yeah, you gotta take a ferry.
I had no business going over. Business over there.
I've been to the Bronx. I was with Mark one day. He had a soccer game randomly. He like, yeah, I got to go to a soccer game. I'm like, bro, you could have told me we was, but you know how Mark is. Shout out to Mark Andre.
Yeah.